Okay. Um. So hello, teacher. How my name is William. You can also call me Nos Duke or my Mandarin name, which is William. Yeah. Now today I'm going to be talking about what if China becomes a democratic country? Because right now China is an autocratic country. Yeah, autocratic. That's what I meant to say is. Now let's read this magnified name is. Let's see what this says. Okay. So here's it says right here. So here's the formal statement we got that Jing and Shu got from December 18th right here. Jing and Shu make a following formal statement. In recent years, you either learned that various channels that the Chinese Communist Party, also known as CCP, has been diminishing false and defamatory information about me. The safeguard publication of 5X and issuing this statement. Well, let's open the file and see what it says. And I need to make this bigger. Okay, now, first and foremost, I suddenly declare that throughout my life, I never engaged any form of activities of such as cutting legs. Especially like because a big butchering series, romance scams, or fund. In China, I have never been any lawsuits related to such accusations, nor in there any effective accusations to these accusations. I never had any association with these in such actions. But I was compelled to seek asylum overseas, ensured necessary. But my aspect of the problems within China independently influenced public opinion, which the CCP perceived a potential threat to its authority. Consequently, I was objected to suppress its bans in defamation. The CCP propagation false claims, portraying me as engaging cutting links, pig butchering scams, and fraudulent pig activities mislead the Chinese public and create negative impression of me, and however preserve its own regime's interests. I must reiterate that I have never participated in any deceitful or unethical behavior. The CCP's accusations against me are entirely unfounded and serve only to damage my reputation and undermine my influence among the Chinese people and a part of the political agenda. Furthermore, an involvement and advocating of China's democratization is entirely given by proposal and interest and ideals. I have never used democratic aspirations in presidential campaigns related to endeavors. It means to decide make compatriots is above impurity. This is a statement I clarify to the sectors of society, safeguard legitimate rights, and just of propose and various information and misinformation. She adds here a statement of support for all who read this. Sincerely, Jing Shu. This is from December 18th, 2024. Yeah. That was from Jing Shu's Discord server, because I was on his Discord server. Let me get back to my King James Bible here. Okay. So, here's Jing Shu's website, okay? So, alright, so Jing Shu. Jing was born in Yangjing City, Jiangsu Province, China, and he was born in October 1991 after graduating from university, and he was working in regulated securities from the field of derivatives. During July 2021, he accidentally became a human high-quality male in mainland China. He suggested that a human high-quality male unexpectedly became an internet celebrity. After becoming an internet celebrity, he asked a real situation of a British society after going to the United Kingdom in 2017. to Weibo fans on Weibo, because the content is completely different than media. We get the content of the Chinese Communist Party that affected the regime. The Communist Party of China was slandered from and complicitly blocked and banned by the Chinese Communist Party. In 2023, Chi Guangxu fled in the UK. Yeah, and I heard he fled to the UK illegally, and he said he was sorry for that. And he applied for the political asylum here, and he was committed to promoting China's democratization process, and he believes in democracy and science. He believes that China will definitely democratize in the future, but it will take some time, because he has always been dissatisfied with the Chinese Communist Party's continued deception and brainwashing of the Chinese people, and its continued use of lies to deceive the national community and English-speaking people. Xi Jinping began to promote Chinese democracy in 2023, the name running up the first president of democratic China. This process will allow people in all English-speaking countries to increase their understanding of the real China, especially in fields of human rights, humanitarianism, freedom, digital fairness and justice, democracy, etc., so that they will not be deceived by the Chinese government or the Communist Party of China, especially the younger generation. Okay, since Xi Jinping supported Mr. Peng Leifa on international internet in 2023, and he continuously then be harassed by third-party cyber trolls, sourced by Chinese Communist Party until now, and he continues every day. Xi Jinping was ready, called the police in the UK, filled, and Xi Jinping promised to continue to promote China's democratization process. Oh yeah, and his email is jinguinuk@gmail.com. Here's this YouTube channel. This is the same thing. So, but you might be thinking, right? Why does Xi Jinping want to turn China into a democratic country so badly? Well, I guess he feels bad for the Chinese people, and he guess he feels bad about his own country. Well, that is true, and he does want to fix it. But you have to learn something here. You know, I believe the Bible, and I believe what the Bible says. Now, I don't know about this. So right now, Xi Jinping right now is he's a leader of Xi Jinping's party is called he is the leader of the Democratic Party of China, also known as the Chinese Democratic Party. Also known, I guess you can call it, I guess if you want to have an abbreviation for it, I guess you can call it CDP or DPC. I guess you can call it that as well. The Chinese Democratic Party. I guess you can call it that. That's what Xi Jinping has, you know, his Chinese Democratic Party. Now, is that true? Well, I don't know. To me, I don't think that democracy in China is going to help all of China's problems. First of all, and you know, I live in the U.S. I live in the USA. So, But look, I learned about China from watching Matthew Tai from Now What 86, and then also Winston Snurzel from Serpent ZA, and also Louis Han from Free China. Now, interesting. These people have been in China for a long time, and they left. And that's why I'm learning about China from them, you know. And this is something you have to learn about. I know, and I know the CCP is going to tell you they're going to tell you how great China is, but it's not great. It's autocratic, and communism is a form of autocratic. Autocratic is not great. Autocratic is evil, and it has to go away. You know. That's what I believe anyway. I don't think persecution of Christians is going to stop because, you know, maybe Christians won't get persecuted by the government, by their own, by Jing and Shu's government, but they still might get persecuted by other Chinese people who hate Christianity. Because that's true. Because our Chinese people that still hate Christianity, even though they don't work for even though they don't work for the Communist Party. Yeah, I know. I talk with the individuals. That's why. There's a lot of things, you know. Well, there's a lot of individuals in China that are also bad people too. Not just the bad CCP, but we have to do. Yeah, but we have to learn something here. So yeah, of course, there's gonna be homeless. I know. China's still gonna be a poor country. So yeah, I know. Of course, it's not gonna fix that problem. Mandarin's still gonna be spoken, yes, and also it's simplified. So I don't know. Okay, and China will still be a terrible country to live in because because what the CTP did. So China becoming democratic is not going to fix that. You know, sure. I think what Jing and Shu is probably going to do is to get rid of the Great Firewall that China has. You know, he might make China accept dual citizenship, since right now China only accepts only one citizenship right now. But Jing and Shu might make China accept dual citizenship. You know, who knows? But this is something you have to learn about. So let's read. Well, maybe okay. Well, maybe this article. Okay, maybe this article will take me a long time to read. But this is right here. Right here it says right here. How dynasty in China could be possible. So yeah, you can read that part if you want. And if China did become a democracy, would it be rejected by the West? Well, yeah, I know. Here's a picture of a dictator Xi Jinping with Joe Biden. And this was on May 2nd, 2024, yeah. I know. I hate dictator Xi Jinping, but that's something, that's just because what he's doing. because of autocratic because of its autocratic system. But that's. Well, what about Taiwan? So, what about Taiwan? Well, Taiwan's a democratic country. But, okay, let's go to Google Earth. And if I want to explore Earth, okay, just take a look at that. Okay. That's all I can ask for. So, I really don't know very much what's going to happen, but you can also read this. So, I'll let you read these if you want to, because I'm not going to read it to you. I'll let you read it to yourself, because it's going to take me long for me to read. I just read about what Jing and Shu was about. Okay? Well, let me tell you something. If I was living in Taiwan, if I want to live in Taiwan per se, let's see. Well, I did learn that Louis Haney was living in Taichung. Well, where's Taichung over here? Here's Taipei, but I don't see Taichung. Taoyuan, okay. Keelung, oh, yeah, Taochung. Okay, here's Taichung right here. Okay, so this is where Louis Ham from Free China lived, over here in Taichung. All right. Now, well, where do you know? Well, if I was going to live in Taiwan, where do I will live? Well, good question. I don't know. That would be a good question. I'm guessing. I'm trying to guess. Maybe Tiananmen. Tiananmen is all the way over here, But that's just my guess. I don't know for sure. But Taiwan is beautiful, and it is a democratic country. But it is rich, but China's not that way. China's poor. So, what happened if China's a democratic country? Well, I believe it will be like India if it becomes a democratic country. and also Mongolia. Yeah, I do believe that I believe China will probably just become like maybe Mongolia and India. Yeah, because it's still a poor country right now. That's why. It's not going to become like Taiwan. It probably would have been if it stayed a democratic country, but now it's a poor. But now this seems to made China a poor country. So, and it's still poor today, but they want you to believe it's rich. So yeah, I believe it would be like India or Mongolia if China did become a democratic country. But but what do you think? But what do you think? Well, Jing and Shu. Well, if Jing and Shu makes China a democratic country, well, would I move there? Well, probably not, because China's still a dear place to live. But if I did decide to move to China, if he does become a democratic country, well, I would probably want to live in Western China. Now, why West? Well, because here's why. The eastern part of China is very, very crowded, and I hate that. I don't like it when it's crowded. So that would be like, yeah, Tibet, or Xizang, or Shanghai. Well, first of all, Xizang is where the Uyghurs live, right? Tibet is where the Tibetans live, right? Yeah. But, I don't know. Even if I know what my mom wants, I'll be right back. Okay, Mom, I will soon, Mom.
Gotta put it in there right now.
Okay.
So you want to stay home or you clean up yourself and put it all in the dishwasher. I don't like it in the sink.
Okay.
You have to do.
Nope,
Nope, I don't want to see what happens. Put it in the sink. Well, put it in the dishwasher. Come on.
no,
What?
this lid broke when I was trying to open it.
Throw it away. Throw it away. I can't do nothing about that. You throw it away. Throw it away. Put everything in the dishwasher. Dishwasher. Come on, Daniel. I give you medicine.
Okay, I'm back. Now, well, now, my guess. Now, what I'm guessing about where I would live if I was living in China, even if it did become a democratic country, well, my guess, I don't know. I'm trying to guess Yunnan province, right here, Yunnan province, because we're just all the way in southwestern China. Now, because southwestern China has, it's not crowded. It only has a few amount of people, so that's why, And I know Yunnan does look beautiful, I would say. Yeah, but that's where I would probably would live. That's probably where I would want to live. If I wanted to live in China, I would say. But you know, but that's just my guess. That's just my opinion. But who knows? Yeah, Jiangsu. Okay, so that's. Well, it is true that Yunnan is in southwestern China, just like California is in the southwestern United States. You know. Well, I'm just a guy who doesn't like crowds, and 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 I know Western China is pretty good for that. It's a pretty good part for that anyway. But same with my state, California. But same with my state, California. Because I live in the United States of America, that's why. I just don't like crowds. That's why. Because you have to think about it. And I can show you what Yunnan province looks like. But, you just have to Google it. Yeah, and here's what Yunnan province looks like. Yeah, and Indian province is southwestern China. And those Chinese lanterns. Yeah, no, of course it does look beautiful in some way. And it also has snowy mountains. It borders Vietnam and Laos. Oh yeah, and also Myanmar. Oh. Oh yeah, and also Yunnan also borders India. So yes, it also borders Nagaland, India. So yes, you can also you can go you can go through the border. So you can go to the so you can go to the border of China and go over to Nagaland from India. Yeah, I know there are, and plus I know there's elephants in Yunnan province, and I know there's elephants in Yunnan province. Asian elephants. That's what I know of anyway. What is it, Mom? Cookie?
Yeah, cookie. Cookie. Coconut cookie.
Well,
Yeah, really good. Coconut cookie.
okay, Mom.
Eat it.
Not right now. I'm in the middle of something, but I will eat it soon. Okay. So that's where I would probably, but but I think that's what I would probably live if I was living in China. But that's just my guess anyway. Because I live in California, which is the southwestern United States, and I'm happy to be born in the U.S. You know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The capital of Yunnan province called Kunming, or is it Kun? Okay, is it Kunming or Kunming? You can let me know how to pronounce it in the comments below because I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's pronounced correctly. Is it Kunming? Is it Kunming or Kunming? That's how. I'm not sure if that's how that pronounced the capital. Let me find out. Let me find out how to pronounce that capital. Um, um, so that's the capital. Right, okay, but I want to find out what's the name of it. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, yeah, I can find on Google on my tablet to see if I can get if I can see if I can get it right. Hmm.
Kunming.
Oh, Kunming. Okay, that's the name of the. Um.
Kunming.
Okay, so Kunming. Okay, that's the name of the. So that's the name of the capital of Yunnan province. But there's a lot of other cities in Yunnan as well, so not just the capital. But I'm just looking up. And I'm just looking up Google Earth because Google Earth is probably the best idea. There's Antarctica, yeah. Oh, that's okay. That's what China looks like upside down. But if you want to look at that way upside down, yeah, okay. But anyway, that's just my suggestion. That's just what I would that's probably I would wanted to live if I wanted to live in China, but that's just my guess anyway. Now, what about so why does so me thinking, right? So would I preach the gospel in China if it becomes a country? Well, sure I would, but yes I would, but that was something we have to learn about first of all. But do I believe that China should become a democracy or a theocracy? Well, I believe China should become a theocracy. But yeah, democracy is a start. Yeah. But that's not the only thing, A theocracy is a country that is democratic, but it follows Jesus. That's what you call a theocracy. Same with my home country, the United States of America. You know, I want my home country, United States, to become to be a theocracy as well. So yeah. So you know, I don't know. Do you think Jigen now? If you want to vote for, so now, I'll tell you what Jigen Shu wants. Well, now you said if you want to, now Jigen Shu wants to get people outside of China, you know, the English speaking people to vote for him. You know, well, he wants to get people outside of China to vote for him. So, if you want to vote for Jigen Shu, you can. It's up to you, though. And look, you don't have to vote for him if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can. If you want to join his Chinese Democratic Party, but you have to learn something here. Yeah. Also, and what about dictator Xi Jinping? Well, how old is he? Well, right now, Jigen Shu is 33 years old, and dictator Xi Jinping. Yeah, he's 71 years old. Which means he's going to die soon. Yes, he will die soon. But it'll probably be 30. But we don't know that. But we don't know when he's going to die. It could be. I know it could be 30 years from now. So we don't know. But when he will die, he will burn in hell because he rejected Jesus Christ. You know, that's my answer about that. Well, right now I have Donald Trump as the president of the United States. So, I don't know, but Jigen Shu, I'm gonna have to talk to Donald Trump. Anyway, that's probably my guess. I don't know. So what do you think, guys? Do you think Jigen Shu can turn China into a democratic country? Well, you can let me know in the comments below. You know, if you think you can let it happen, and you know, I don't know if Jigen Shu will have to compete with dictator Xi Jinping anyway. So, well, because he's gonna die soon, right? Yeah, it might be 30 years from now. Well, because you have to learn what the life expectancy is. So life expectancy in China versus the U.S. Well, you have to learn it. Well, let's take a look. So life expectancy is the U.S. is higher in China in 2019. Okay. So yeah, all right. So you see, it's 78.9 years of life expectancy in the U.S. and 76.7 years in China. Okay, so the life expectancy in the U.S. is higher than the life expectancy in China. Well, that's something I didn't know about, but that's But I really don't know why the life expectancy in the U.S. is higher than China. Well, you get me know in the comments below. You know. But this was in 2019. What about 2000? Okay, so I didn't know that. So I didn't even know the life expectancy in the U.S. is higher than China. But that's something I didn't know. Hmm. Yeah, does Jigen Shu believe in Jesus? Well, I don't know that for sure. I might have to ask him if you. I might have to ask him first of all. Yeah. Do you think I should invite him to my to my video, to my live stream or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. He lives in the UK, so although he can come to the US if he wants to, he might have to do this by he might have to do his you might have to buy a plane ticket to come to the U.S. I know he probably does have a passport, don't get me wrong. But you might have to get a plane ticket to come over here to the U.S. You know? Just saying. So, I don't know very much about his plan of China being a democratic country, but you can find out in comments. You can tell me in comments below. And if you want to vote for him, you know what? Go ahead. But if you don't want to, you know what? That's fine. You don't have to. You know, because I'll leave that. Because I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave those things up to you. You know. I live in the U.S. in California. And do I believe China should become a democratic country? I do believe China should become a democratic country because I do believe that Chinese people should be free. I do believe everybody should be. I do believe a lot of people. I do people should be free, including Chinese people. Yes, but that's just this is my opinion. As an American, because I'm American. I'm American Christian. That's why. So you get them in the comments below if you what you think about Jigen Shu. And then I'm gonna talk about next video is why is population in Africa having a very high birth rate? Well, I'll talk about that in the next video. Anyway, but what about the birth rate in China? Well, I do believe the birth rate in China is still being pretty low. Look at the population pyramid. You see? And look what's going to happen. Look what's going to happen to it in 2100. See? 633 million people left in China in 2100. You see? And in India, it's only half a million. Now, as for Taiwan, the Free Democratic country of Taiwan, I really don't know. So let's see. Let's look at the population pyramid in Taiwan. Okay, so right now Taiwan has like about 23 million people as of right now. But what about in 2100? And I want to see what their projection was. Oh, okay. So population pyramid in Taiwan would be even lower. 10 million. By 2100. Yeah, because I know, because yes, I know, because Taiwan's also having low birth rate as well. That's why. So yeah, okay. So the estimated would be to be around 10 million by 2100. So. So yeah, Taiwan have about so Taiwan will have about 10 million people that by the year 2100. But that's a big all right. So that's why I found out. That's why I found out. Okay. Okay. So if you want to know about this, you can leave in the comments below. And I'll talk about Africa having a very high birth rate. Well, why? Well, because in the population pyramid about Africa, let's see about Africa. Okay, so Africa will have like about 3.8 billion people by the year 2100. And I do believe, and I'll talk more about this next video. Okay, because I have to go right now. But if you want, I'll let you know what, but about this, okay? Because I have to go right now. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Say goodbye. Adios. Zai Chan.